Okay, as we wind up here at the Citidines, we'll do a final review of the place and how it served me well over the past 6 days. As I noticed, they provide little slipper shoes, never used. I used it once, but the rest of the time I either had socks or shoes on. Didn't do bare feet too often. They provide a phone. I don't even know how these work these days. Remote control, some information, notepad. But that actually, I was able to use that desk a lot, and that served me well. The little light switches were kind of cool. They provided a way to turn off the light without getting out of bed. Not as nice as Alexa, but it worked. They had some artwork in here. We have the other. I actually slept on that side of the bed and just kept my stuff on this side of the bed. My backpack. I actually use this because I never could leave this place comfortable to where I just like it warmer, and I couldn't get it. Towel they provided after the first cleaning. And a large towel, which was kind of nice. Maybe they're out of the first time. The view, we have the courtyard. And we also have some clouds coming because there's some rain today. So the courtyard isn't anything especially nice, but it's there, I suppose. I don't know. It's a courtyard. And was this window open the whole time? Oh, it was. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Well, maybe that affected the heat or something. I don't know. I didn't even notice the window was open. That might have been good because sometimes there was some noise. It doesn't matter now. The telly, doesn't matter what size the telly is because I don't watch it much, but sometimes it's fun to have BBC Britain on and whatever Good Morning Britain shows. It's just nice to have the sounds of London sometimes in the background, even though, ironically, it's muted right now. And I will notice that the BBC is very hostile to the Conservative Party for every interview I've seen. But they might just be harsh and like on any party in charge. I did tip a little. I don't know if it's how standard it is, but and there was one cleaning done. There'll be a second cleaning because I'm leaving, but I'm gonna give you my change and maybe a nice tenner. I hope that's enough. But really, I've done most of the cleaning for them. As I said before, there are little stains on the nothing big. These I don't know. It sat in that once. The lighting, I'd say in its daytime it's not a problem, but at night. It's very soft. It's too soft. I wish it could be brighter. The kitchenette I should talk about. Obviously, I never use the burners at all, but I did use the sink. I did clean. Like I said, I've done most of the work for the cleaning staff. I've got my leftovers here, my pizza boxes, my Chianti, my Merlot. Awful. Australia. I don't know if Australian doesn't do Merlot well, but that was not well. And you got to have a little bit of gin when you're in London, because gin was big here for a while, maybe not recently. And as I said, you've got things. I wonder if I need. I don't have to stand back farther, but okay, the microwave, which worked really well. I use that a lot. Tea kettle or the water kettle, I did not use at all. Cookies, I didn't really eat the cookies. The fridge, I used the fridge. Actually, I kept stuff in here, and I never used the freezer. If I had known that it had a freezer, I would have bought some ice cream or something, but I didn't. Did my own dishes already. Let's see. What else can I tell you about this place? Yes, bed, power outlets, no USB, but yeah, it was fine. Okay. I mean, this is a little thin for my tastes. Pillows, you got plenty of pillows. 1, 2, 3, 4 pillows. I use the extra heat from the blanket. And I gotta say, this is pretty weak. You can adjust it, but it just didn't ever do a good job. I was disappointed in the heating and cooling. Closet I actually used for my stuff. One last check to make sure I didn't leave anything. I use that. That's kind of cool when you actually make use of both things in the shelves. Here we've got the safe, which after they fixed it, new batteries, which wasn't surprising. I use the safe, keep my passport in there. And we've got ironing board. I use that. And that's about it for that. This thing doesn't really stay closed very well. I'll just scratch there. Bathroom, toilet seat didn't stay up, but I noticed if you kind of like keep a little flap over there, you can kind of keep it down. I mean, some people might like the fact that it doesn't stay up, but when you are using it and that thing, it's just annoying. And we've got some shampoo, which at first I thought this was cool. And then after the first cleaning, they left me these little bottles, and I thought, no, No, this is what we're trying to get away from. Waste. This is just stupid waste. Where these little not one use, but a few use, and I don't collect them. I've got enough already. So you get points off of that, Citidines. You definitely get points off of that. I'd rather have more of these things. Hopefully you don't take this home. But that thing, that lasts a while. It's still plastic, but these just are waste. I'm really disappointed in that. Okay, but a lot of hotels are still doing that. It's just like, come on, get with the times. They gave me a new soap, even though I hadn't used the old soap. I hear the soaps are recyclable, at least for the soap, the soap itself. So I didn't open that. They can reuse that. These things, I don't know what they're gonna do with. Throw away, I guess. Landfill, whatever. This wasn't ideal. This just kind of pops off there. I don't know how I discovered that, but it did. This shower was very hot, so I like that. I actually used the bath one time. The curtains were kind of a mess, but whatever. The only thing is that by design flaw, whatever, the shower water kind of drains there, pools there, comes down there, moves over there, and just goes on the toilet to let you think that maybe the toilet's leaking, but it's not. And I just started putting a towel there. That solved the problem, but it's kind of heating rack. We got the positive things too. I use that, and that's nice. Not for my towels, just to dry clothes if I washed them in the sink. Plenty of TV paper. Kudos for that. And that's it, guys. This has been my London home for the past. Let's go back to widescreen. Yeah. So this is 25 square feet. So if it might help to know that 25 square feet, this is what you get. And so yeah, if you were down to like 15, you can knock off a pretty decent size of that, and you'd be a small room. So sometimes it's good to know that 25 is square feet, or square meters, I should say. Did I say square feet earlier? 25 square meters is enough, but smaller than that would be tough for a week. All right, let's go to our new place. Heading out.